Good morning, children. Welcome to your English class. Let us begin with the new lesson. What is that lesson? Our solar system. So, now get ready with your English textbook. So, let us begin. Page number 17. Activity 1. Observe the seating arrangement of your class carefully and answer the following questions about your classmate. So, this year is something really different. We are not in the classroom, right? So just recall your last year's sitting arrangement and try to answer the given questions. What are the questions? Number 1, who sits the closest to the blackboard? What is closest? Yes, nearest to the blackboard, right? Then just recall and write the name of the friend that would sit near the blackboard, very close to the blackboard. Number 2 is who sits farthest from the blackboard? Who sits very far from the blackboard? Number 3 is who sits on your left or your right? So right, if you are sitting on the right side, write the friend that sits on your left, and if you are sitting on the left, then write the name of the friend who sits on your right. Who sits behind you? The child that sits behind you. And number 5 is who sits in front of you? So just recall your friend's name and write it. Then coming to activity 2, have you seen the sky at night? The night sky is a beauty. Here are some pictures of the planets. Repeat their names after your teacher. So as I speak, you're going to repeat the names, okay? Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Earth, Venus, Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus. Okay, so these are the planets. Let us look further. On page number 18, again there is an activity. Let's take attendance of the planets. Check if all are present in the poem given below. So we are going to check whether all the planets that we have seen in the last page, they are all present or not. It's a nice poem. Let us sing it. Planets roll call. 8 planets around the sun. Listen as I call each one. Mercury, here, number 1, closest planet to the sun. Venus, here, number 2, shining bright just like new. Earth, here, number 3, Earth is home of you and me. Mars, here, number 4, red and ready to explore. Jupiter, here, number 5, largest planet, that's no jive. Saturn, here, number 6, with the rings of dust and ice that mix. Uranus, here, number 7, a planet tilted high in heaven. Neptune, here, number 8, with one dark spot whose size is great. So what a lovely poem which explains about each and every planet. Starting from, there are 8 planets. Mercury here is at number 1, which is the closest planet to the sun. Venus is at number 2, which is very bright shining. And Earth is the mother earth, that is the planet on which we live, the only planet where life is possible, where plants are there, animals are there. Mars is a red planet. Jupiter is the largest planet. Saturn has rings of dust and ice. Uranus is a tilted planet, and Neptune with one dark spot. Now coming to activity 4, look at the picture. Now it shows about the solar system. You have to label them, okay? Now again you will read the poem and try to label the planets that are given. The diagram is already drawn. You have to just label it. So this activity you are going to do on your own with pencil. Try it once and I will show you the right answer afterwards. Now coming to the next page which says it has an activity 5. Now look, let's read another poem on the planets of the solar system. Okay, now there is another poem. Let us read it. Planets. I know the planets one by one, starting with the one that's closest to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are the first 4 amongst the stars. So what are the first 4 stars? Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. So it's going to be easy for you to understand with the help of poem. Then comes the second paragraph. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are the next planets in turn. So what are the next set of planets? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So these are all new words, but very interesting to learn, right? Neptune is the farthest. Neptune is the planet which is the farthest one from the sun. I know the planets one by one. So now you know the planets, right? Now coming to the facts about the earth. See, now whenever you see a globe, it is blue in color, right? Majority of the color that is visible is blue. It has many different colors. So why it is blue? Yes, because 70% of the earth is covered with water. Just similar to our body. In our body also 70% is water. Now let us read the facts about the earth. Earth is a small rocky planet which supports a variety of life. Do you know variety of life means? Different type of life. What is that? Plants, animals and human beings. Okay, then the next is Earth is the third planet from the sun. Where is Earth placed in the solar system? At the third position from the sun. It is the fifth largest of the 8 planets. Out of the 8 planets in total solar system, Earth is fifth largest. Okay, so this you are going to remember. Now coming to activity 6. There is a short story given about the ant and the dove. I'm just telling you about the story. One day when the ant was going back to home, it crawled on the wall and to take a closer look at the sparkling fountain which it found, and suddenly he slipped and fell into the water. He gurgled and panicked and waved his leg in the air. Now what is gurgled and what is panicked? See, in the keywords the meanings are given. Gurgle is to make a sound from the throat and panic is feeling worried or nervous. Now coming to the next page. Help, I can't swim, he cried. Luckily there was a friendly dove who flew by. A dove flew by and it came to help the ant, and he saw that the ant is drowning. So he pulled off a leaf and let it glide down to the ant, and here you go, she cooed and flew away. So the dove gave a leaf for the ant to climb on it, and cooed means a soft sound, and then it flew away. So you like the story? Now there is an activity based on it. So now rewrite the story. Imagine you are the ant and you are telling the story. So you have to write is I went out, I was coming back home, and then I saw a sparkling fountain and I crawled. Okay, so you're going to change the story and imagine that the ant is you yourself, and then write it on your own. Now coming to activity 7. Read the following sentences carefully. According to their sizes, arrange the planets from largest to the smallest. Okay, so now let us do this activity. The Mercury is the smallest of all the 8 planets. How many planets are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So Mercury is the smallest. So here Mercury is already written. It's already written. The Jupiter is the biggest of all. So which is the biggest? This is number 1. So this is Jupiter. Venus is the 6th in size. So let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is Venus. That is already given. Earth is the 5th. So this is 5th. So this is Earth. So we are at 5th planet. The Uranus is bigger than Neptune. Where is Neptune? The Uranus is bigger than Neptune. So this is Uranus. You are going to learn these spellings. Then the Mars is smaller than Venus. Where is Venus? So Mars is smaller. This is smaller. So this is Mars. So we have got all of them. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Mars and Mercury. Now coming to activity number 8. Read and solve the readers. There are readers. There are the questions asked about what is that, and you have to just answer. The answers are already given, so I'm just reading it to you. What did the tree say when it could not solve a riddle? I am stumped. I'm out. Now number 2. Where do crazy plants grow? In the crackpot. Number 3. Who is the most boring alligator? Crocodile. So dull is Boring. Why? What would you get if you crossed a rabbit with a computer software? A bunny with floppy ears. Now, I wonder if you know the meaning of floppy. Floppy is something related to computers. When the CDs were not available, we used to copy in floppies, external storage. What do a bee use for shaving? A blade of grass. So, there's a synonym. What sea creature is found in every car? A steering wheel. What is the mouse's favorite game? Hide and seek. So, we are done with the readers. Coming to activity 9. Look at the picture and discuss with your friend sitting next to you. This is not possible, so you can discuss with your parents about it. Said that it is believed that when we see a falling star from the sky, if we wish something, our desire is fulfilled. Just talk on it, okay? Now coming to the next page, there are a few questions that you will discuss with your parents about it. Are you fond of watching the sky at night? Have you ever watched a star falling from the sky? What would you wish when you see a falling star? What is the wish of your friend? So instead of friend, you will write your parent or any elder that you're talking to at home. Okay. Then coming to activity 10, let's take up a challenge at the end and solve the following riddles. So the first one is, I am the fifth planet from the sun. I am the biggest planet. I am an outer planet. I am named after the Greek king of God. I am right, Jupiter. You know the spelling. If you don't know, you have to learn it. Second is, I am the second from the sun. I am bigger than the Uranus. I am an inner planet. I am the Greek goddess of love and beauty. I am Venus. You must learn the spellings. The goddess of love and beauty is Venus. I am the closest to the sun. I am bigger than the Pluto and smaller than the earth. I am the inner planet. I am the messenger of the Greek gods. I am Mercury. I am not a planet. I am a star. I am the center of the solar system. I am the sun. The sun is very important, right? Now here we end our lesson. I will get back to you with the exercises. Thank you.